Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Great Balloon Bomb. And this is a new documentary from director Staurt Chait, which focuses on the story of these giant balloon bombings that happened during World War II when the Japanese were trying to find a way to attack the US homeland, and they sent these balloons rigged to explode up into the atmosphere, hit one of those kinds of wind tunnels and just whoop, right over the Pacific, ranging from like all the way up to Alaska, down to Mexico, even as far east as Michigan. And the documentary kind of works on a couple different things. One, it sets up this historical story, which I had no idea about, which I thought was really interesting. And from like a historical perspective, you could tell they're putting a lot of oomph, like, oh my god. And it's a little cheesy at times because it like feels like they're trying to get so intense about it. But it is an intriguing story and a fascinating one that I don't think gets talked about a whole lot. That the US mainland was being attacked by the Japanese, just not how you might expect it to be. And they set up all the historical aspects, like even the teams that were set up by the US government with the military, who are a group of black soldiers who came in, dived out of planes, and then tried to put these fires out when these bombings were happening. The whole entire thing is a fascinating story. But then the documentary kind of shifts gears into like some kind of thriller hunt to try to find some of these bombs, and like they go full-blown Mythbusters and like set up a whole entire thing where it's like, what would be the effects of one of these bombs, and you're like blowing up fake torsos and stuff like that. And then, like, them trying to find some of these bombs, and it gets kind of more, like, intense, kind of like, we have a mission now. Which, I don't know if tonally it completely fits, because you're going from, like, a very straightforward, even though, like, a little angsty kind of historical documentary, into something that's, like, this full-blown, like, we're a team, and we're gonna find these bombs. And, like, having a bunch of explosions and stuff like that. Both were interesting. I don't know how well they melt together, but this documentary is a fine, interesting, and engaging ride that you learn a lot about something that a lot of people probably don't know about U.S. history, specifically during World War II, which there's so much to know about. And then also have some thrills and, explosions. Who doesn't like explosions? Surprised Michael Bay didn't direct this. Just kidding. But those are my thoughts on Great Balloon Bomb. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.